averaged at a total of 5 minutes over the last 3 games. What do you do that allows you to still be on the floor, be active, and go as hard as you go? Like,
Honestly, it's mental. Just telling myself to keep pushing through, give everything I got in order to get the win.
When you were out of the rotation earlier this season, a lot of people say you can't get in game shape without actually playing games. How did you build your conditioning during those times?
Trying to make practice harder than the games. Doing whatever I can, running, treadmill, bike, and making a game like in practice as much as I can.
Were you looking over to Tibbs or anybody to see if you were going to come out today, or did you expect to go the whole distance?
I try not to look over. I want to stay in. I want to stay in.
So I noticed that in like 8 minutes left, Jalen subbing back in 4 minutes for at the 8 minute marker. He come in for you, could come in for Burks, and like that Golden State game, he comes in for you. You're standing beyond the 3 point line. Your back is literally turned to the next bench. Like, is that actually conscious? Like, I'm not even looking.
A little bit maybe.
You talk about mental. Was it hard earlier in the year when you're not playing? What do you do mentally to say it doesn't matter? I'm going to keep myself ready. That's got to be mental, right?
Yeah, definitely had some downs when you're not playing and you want to do anything to help the team win. It's tough, but you just stay true. Look to the Lord and just do whatever I can to keep myself ready.
I remember, like, it was probably the first time you and Jalen played together in, like, consequential minutes this year. We were talking after the game when you guys, like, ran into each other on the pick and roll. You were talking about how you just hadn't really played together. Can you take us through the process of, like, building on-court chemistry with him and kind of how it got to this point?
Just more minutes, honestly. He's high IQ, I'm high IQ, so I knew it was going to click at one point. Just the more we played together, the more used to it we were going to get.
How much of that is, like, playing together away from games, like in practice and that kind of stuff, and just actually the minutes on the court?
I mean, I'm asking a lot of questions too to him. He's great at what he does, and he's a great leader. So I'm asking questions, and he's pointing us in the right direction.
When OG went down the first time, Tom started Precious, right? And this time around, he gives you the nod. Just what was that conversation like? What did he tell you that you bring to the starting lineup that would kind of give the team a boost?
I think just matchup-wise, I'm able to guard some of the better guards and be disruptive. I think also offensively, we just keep it spaced a lot more. So I think those are kind of the things.
before you came back into the rotation, you were consistently saying, like, I know what I can do. I just want to get the minutes. Is any part of this satisfying now that you have the minutes and you're producing?
I would say so, yeah. Obviously, I like playing more than than not. But it's nice to see my work paying off.
Do you see yourself as the X factor of this team?
I wouldn't say so. I think any given night, any of us can have a big time impact on the game. So I just try to do whatever I can.
Tom mentioned he credited you with mental toughness today, like after the big road game road trip and having this win. And you mentioned that as well with your 48 minutes. Like, how has that kind of developed over time, and how have you navigated that for yourself?
Man, it started when I was, a child, how I was raised. My parents just always telling me be mentally strong. You're a leader out there. People are looking to you. So, if you crack, then it kind of goes in line. So I just want to be strong as I can and continue to do what I do.
When you're playing these minutes, 44, 47, 40, what do you do on the days where you're not playing?
Rest. Rest. Complete rest.
All right, last one. How do you push yourself, though, when you're not in the rotation? You're saying you're going as hard as you would in a game or harder. Is it a mental game to push yourself to that level when you're not in the rotation?
I think it honestly starts just my love for the game. I love playing. I love practicing. And I think if you don't have joy doing what you do, then, you're not going to want to push those limits higher. So I just love playing.